justice was done, the jury did their job, and the attorneys did their job, and that's what our system of justice is all about.
You all made some really powerful demonstrations. There was one time when you actually pulled out a prop to kind of show how long it takes for those shots to be fired to kind of get that impact. So kind of tell me about what you were going for there and just the impact you were trying to make with the jury.
Well, again, obviously that wasn't the actual weapon. It was just a demonstration for them to give them something to think about when you start inferring that perhaps he panicked or the gun went off. When you actually, what it actually takes to shoot a handgun 11 times. And that was just the impression I was trying to give the jury so they could think about his intent and premeditation.
Ms. Dwyer, when we were talking about closing arguments today, was probably one of the most electrifying things we had seen this entire trial. The judge said we saw his true colors, Mr. Wilbourn's true colors. Would you agree?
I would certainly agree with that, yes.
What do you think about that outburst that happened with him yelling profanities towards you? What was going through your mind during that?
I thought he was showing the jury who he truly is, and that's who he truly is, a very angry person.
And beyond,
No, the jury rendered a fair verdict.
and beyond that, his decision to not return, to even hear the rest of what anyone had to say. I mean, what did that say to you guys, or how did you feel about that?
His decision, he did not want to return, but I don't think he would have been allowed to return after that because it's not a situation where you want to subject the jury to that kind of outburst because the jury did nothing wrong. They did their job.
What about the Bolton family? How are they? Have you all talked to them? They're happy with the verdict. They accept the jury's verdict. I think they wanted the jury to render the decision, and the jury did that, and so they're pleased with the verdict.
Going back to Sunday when we heard of a sentencing deal that was eventually rejected by the Bolton family, were they interested in pushing for the death penalty, as we had heard you say during closing arguments and opening statements several times?
I don't know that they necessarily were one way or the other. They wanted the jury to make the decisions. They didn't want to make it for themselves. And given his attitude during the whole proceeding, it was clear that he was not a bit remorseful. So it was something that the jury should decide, and I think that's how they felt as well.
And they felt like they were connected to all law enforcement, according to them, and they felt like that it would be justice for law enforcement in general to say when you kill a law enforcement officer, you know, these are some of the penalties that you're subject to, and they wanted the jury to decide that.
Has Mr. Wilbourn ever, we saw the sister get up on stand yesterday, aside from what she said, has Mr. Wilbourn, to your knowledge, expressed any remorse?
No, you saw exactly what he is and how he feels about this in the courtroom, and no, he does not express any remorse.
Thank you, Bruce.
We were hearing that the family has a statement.
Yeah,
I think they were going to look at the police department.
Yeah, but they did a very thorough statement for the press.
A moving statement.
A moving statement for the press.
Okay. Thank you.
It's nice.